In Jeremiah 2, we find two key themes. The first part speaks of the people of Israel as God's first fruits, precious and cherished in His sight. Yet they chose to forsake their loving God, displaying ingratitude and disloyalty. The latter half paints a metaphor of Israel as a fine vineyard planted by God. Yet driven by their inner greed and idol worship, they degenerated into a vineyard producing small, bitter, wild grapes, causing God to experience both sorrow and wrath. Verse 13, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed out cisterns for themselves, broken cisterns that can hold no water." This sentiment is echoed and expanded upon in verse 19. "Your own wickedness will correct you, and your backslidings will reprove you. Know therefore and see that it is an evil and bitter thing that you have forsaken the Lord your God. And the fear of me is not in you, says the Lord of hosts." What does it mean to forsake the fountain of living waters and hew out broken cisterns? To understand this, picture a natural spring in an agricultural society. Every family would desire their farmland to have access to or be near such a water source. If not, they would need to dig cisterns in the mountainside to store rainwater for their daily needs and irrigation. However, due to the limited construction materials and techniques of the time, these cisterns with their mud walls would eventually crack and fail to hold water. The broken cisterns in this verse symbolize the idols that the Israelites created for themselves, idols that were neither enduring nor capable of sustaining life. The folly of the Israelites' shift towards idol worship is highlighted against this backdrop. In many ways, modern individuals follow a similar pattern. Driven by desires, people dig various wells for themselves. There are wells of hedonism, wells of worldly ambition where wealth, honor, and status are sought, and wells of humanistic love. Yet these self-dug wells can never truly satisfy or bring peace to the human heart. Instead, they demand a significant investment of time, energy, and even physical suffering. This is why Jeremiah refers to them as broken cisterns. Consider a child who shuns the wholesome meals and pure water lovingly prepared by their parents and instead uses their allowance to buy junk food and sugary drinks. Medical research confirms that children who consistently substitute meals with snacks are likely to become undernourished, have poor immunity, and are prone to various allergies and myopia. God, the creator of all things who provides a beautiful environment for human survival, is like a loving parent. The people of Israel and those who deviate from his teachings are like the disobedient child who prefers junk food. Would not the parents be upset with such a child? And when the child falls ill from consuming junk food, who should bear the blame for the resulting discomfort? So let us reflect on this. What happens when we abandon the source of life-giving water and opt to create our own wells? The answer, as Jeremiah 2 suggests, is that we end up with broken cisterns that can hold no water. We only find true satisfaction and peace when we remain connected to the source of living water. Let us remember the folly of the Israelites and strive not to make the same mistake.